Hey, Living at Liberty with Pee Wee. Pee Wee here, out doing some four-wheeler riding late this afternoon. Beautiful day. This fall weather here in late August is amazing. But hey, I want to talk about this recent school shooting up in Minneapolis. We have another school shooting, and the same questions come out every time, and it's why could something like this happen, or why did it happen, and who's to blame? You have people politicizing everything. They want to blame guns. They want to blame the government. They want to blame like local officials for not doing enough. And the issue is this: is that the human heart is wicked. And if you go back to Genesis, you find the very first person born of a man and woman was Cain. Adam and Eve, their first child was Cain. He killed his brother. And so this fallen nature that we have inherited from Adam and Eve, it started out bad. And again, Cain killed his brother. And so, and he didn't have a gun. We're really not sure what he used, whether it was his bare hands or a stick or a rock. The Bible doesn't say. But he didn't have a gun. But what he had was a heart that was wicked. And here's the thing. God went after Cain and told him that sin lied at the door. He knew what was happening in the heart of Cain, and he gave him a choice. And he said, listen, don't choose. It's at the door. Don't choose to sin. And Cain let sin, or let his flesh get the best of him, and he killed his brother. And so the reason we have these shootings and this type of, or crime, wickedness in the world, is we live in a fallen world. And listen, I think you got to do your best to safeguard your family, safeguard churches, or, society, whatever you can do. Thankful for government and thankful for law enforcement that helps to do that. But at the end of the day, you can't protect everyone from every threat, because the human heart, especially with the enemy working in people's lives, the enemy coupled with a heart that's wicked on a human being, next thing you know, you've got a horrible recipe for disaster and death and all kinds of things. And so we need to pray for the victims of the school shooting. We need to pray for that community. And if everybody's looking to blame somebody, go back to Genesis and blame the fact that we as human beings are fallen. Did mental health play a role in this situation? I would say it plays a role in every one of these situations. And then they'll try to blame somebody for not recognizing that in the life of that person. And who knows what people have tried to do to help people that get in this type of situation. But they're not to be blamed either. Listen, each person's responsible for their own actions. And so, and I think God's faithful to try to convince us to not do some of these things. And so, we have no idea how much God tried to intervene in this situation. But we have free will. We have free will. And what this tragedy should do is drive people to trust the Lord, follow after Him, and seek the Word of God for the answers that they're looking for. Listen, just Living in Liberty with Pee Wee, just a little preachy today, a little preachy out here. Riding here in Dry Creek. I was up on Pea Ridge, so some of the footage you saw is me going by Clear Fork Creek and seeing the cows, and then going up on Adamson Branch up to Pea Ridge. Now I'm back down to Dry Creek, and the four-wheeler's running because I've had a little starting situation I've worked through, and I think I've got a wire going to the starter that's a little iffy, and so just thinking I'm not going to cut it off. I'm going to keep driving. I need to fix some wires, or at least investigate those wires. Listen, stay tuned, and I'll have a little bit more footage. Appreciate you tuning in. Listen, if you've never subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure and do that. It helps push it out there. I think we have 170-something subscribers. It needs to be pushed out there further. So if you're a casual watcher, or you watch my YouTube videos, hit the subscribe button, and every now and then hit a like or make a comment. It helps push the algorithm to push this video or these videos out there. And so I'm usually trying to share something that's Bible related. Not all the time, but most of the time. If you could partner with me in ministry to do that, I appreciate it. That's Living in Liberty with Pee Wee today. Here's a little bit more footage, and we'll catch you on the next one.